Mic check.
Oh, is it supposed to be tangled up?
Okay.
You guys here all right?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Where you gonna be at, bro?
I'm gonna be in the office.
Oh, very good. Is John here?
And yeah, basically, yeah, are we live right?
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, so we're gonna do this quick thing. It's called Before the Mic.
Okay.
This guy's calling me. So basically, it's an introduction to the show before the show starts.
Okay.
Because what we do is we do it for the radio. You know that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but then it's obviously like the cameras and stuff. So it's the visual part, introduction, and then the radio. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
I think so.
All right, cool, no doubt. All right, so we're gonna get started here. Before the mic, this is before our show, Infused Influence. We're joined with Rachel today. What's up, Rachel?
Hello, hello.
It's good to see you.
So good to see you.
I like
as
your
always.
what do you even
My
call it?
shawl.
Your shawl,
I
yeah.
thrifted this at the Savers in Worcester.
You
Nice.
thrifted it.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was
dress
about to
is
say
also
you
thrifted.
made it, dude.
Yeah. I'll get there someday.
Yeah,
someday,
because you
someday.
do crochet, right?
I was
Yeah.
just crocheting at work earlier actually.
Oh,
I was
so
making a
sad.
little thing to hang my plants in, like a little pot holder.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up.
Mhm.
Word. So Rachel's filling in because Rayvon's not here, and we're gonna get this show started, and we're gonna introduce our guest and do our thing here. So, all right.
What up, y'all? You're now listening to Infused Influence, where we're infused by weed culture, cannabis business, and its politics through conversations with special guests. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right. We are back with Infused Influence. I'm your host, Ulysses, and we're joined today with a special guest. But first, we have a special host, co-host, Rachel.
Hello, hello.
Mm.
My name is Rachel.
Yes, you guys know her. She was our intern, or maybe still is, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Something like
doing
that.
some marketing stuff in the back.
Right. Absolutely. And if you guys don't know, she's a recent college graduate. So we should definitely clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? She's been doing a little
Thank
traveling
you.
this summer,
Yes,
as you
indeed.
should.
Some Thailand, some California.
Yeah,
very
that's what's
exciting
up.
places.
I feel like John told me this week, he was like, yeah, Rachel's somewhere else. Oh,
Oh, I'm going camping. I'm going to New Hampshire.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. So, yes, we definitely want to welcome Rachel for filling in for Rayvon. And today we have a special guest for sure. She's very special, near and dear to my heart, I will tell you that. And I think that she probably knows more about me than any other person here. I'm dead serious, partly because, Rachel, you know I blog. Yeah,
course.
and she actually reads my blog and helps me out. Today we are joined with a good friend of mine. Her name's Melissa. What's up, Melissa?
Hi. Hello, everyone. So happy to be here. We have known each other a long time.
It has been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been maybe 6 or 7 years.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. How do we meet? Of course, I know how we met, but maybe Rachel doesn't know, and our listeners don't know.
I don't. Please. I'd love to hear the story.
Sure. So I used to be a reporter here in Worcester, Massachusetts. I covered a lot of different things, but cannabis was one of my main beats. And I don't remember exactly when we met, but we first met years before Major Bloom was a retail store.
Which is crazy,
Yeah.
right?
And like I saw this space before anything was in here. It was totally gutted, just bricks.
Did you interview me then?
We did an interview on the space.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness! All right, so remind me of that. What was it? What was it about? Because I feel like you did two pieces, maybe three.
Several. The first one, we did the interview at Armsby Abbey over some French fries, if I
Stop
remember
it.
correctly. And that one was you talking about how you wanted online merchandising to
Yes.
be a big part of your business.
I don't think that was the first one though, was it?
I think it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got some. Yeah. I love that because it's a full circle that we're doing some crazy stuff with that.
Yeah. And we definitely did an interview or two here in the space before you opened to
Right.
advance that the store was coming. And you were the first economic empowerment store in Worcester? Second? Second, okay.
Yeah. See, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that was definitely a piece of it too, highlighting economic empowerment businesses.
For sure.
Yeah.
So tell us your journey before then, because I think you had an interesting work experience to get there for sure too.
Sure. So I went to Suffolk University to study journalism. My degree was actually in print journalism, which is so outdated. And I'm young too, so even for me to be getting a print journalism degree was kind of crazy.
What is the difference?
I mean, print is specifically newspapers, and of course that translates to digital mediums, which is what everyone is reading now.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, for it to be specifically print and not like a combination of
Right.
of writing and broadcasting skills or something, or more social media focused, is interesting.
So yeah, I guess that makes sense. But how do you determine were you guys learning about digital space at the time? Because
A little bit for sure. But yeah, I mean, I knew that I wanted to be a reporter. I felt like the broadcast space wasn't for me. I really prefer to do writing rather than being on camera, though I don't mind being on camera now. And then I worked at the Lowell Sun for a couple years before I made my way out to Worcester, and I worked at Mass Live for a bit over 5 years. Covered a lot. I covered breaking news, courts, crime, education, cannabis. I did a lot of feature stories, so there was a lot going on. But cannabis was really interesting to cover right as it was becoming legal in Massachusetts.
Right.
And those first few years were crazy, the businesses were few and far in between. Cars were lining up for miles to get into these stores and make purchases. So it's a lot different than it is now.
Yeah. Do you keep up with who's writing on cannabis for the publications like the Globe? And because you work for the Globe too. I don't know if you just mentioned that.
Yeah, I didn't mention the Globe. I did work for the Globe for a couple of years as a correspondent, and that was mostly like breaking news kind of work.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. But I mean, I definitely read a lot of Dan Adams' work when he was covering cannabis for the Globe. And now I can't say I'm following a specific cannabis reporter, but I do try and read about it when I can.
Grant.
Yeah. Oh, Grant.
I don't know Grant, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know that guy at all. What is it, Towel Boy? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I thought I did, but maybe I don't.
Oh my goodness! All right, we'll save it. But he's always on socials. I don't know if he's officially writing for a publication or it's just his own. But do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I do.
No, you don't know Grant?
No, I think I do.
Okay,
I don't
all
think
right.
it's a publication.
It's
I think
not.
It's
It's
his own
just
thing.
his own thing. Yeah. He's always got breaking news.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, yeah. Who was it? Adams? You mentioned it. What's
Dan
it?
Adams.
Dan Adams
Yeah,
was a
he was
big
at the
one.
Globe for a long time.
Yeah, I feel like you two were like the primary reporters on
Oh.
cannabis for a while.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I did a lot of work on it. I was at the CCC meetings all the time, and I really enjoyed speaking to everyone who was getting their businesses going in Massachusetts.
Right.
Everyone was really, really passionate. There was a lot of entrepreneurial spirit, so I enjoyed that.
No, that's what's up.
Yeah.
What made you want to be a writer as a kid, or a journalist as a kid, or a reporter? Or how would you describe it?
Yeah, I mean, reporter for sure. And I'm not in journalism anymore, but I'm still doing a lot of nonfiction kind of writing. I always was a curious kid. I had a lot of questions. I drove my parents nuts like that. I think what I like to consider my first interview was a project I did in the 5th grade on Pearl Harbor, and I actually found in the neighboring city next to where I grew up a Pearl Harbor survivor who was willing to sit down and talk with me.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No, this is not a real story.
It is a real
I mean,
story.
it actually sounds like a real story. It does.
That was a good vlog.
It does, because I always like to hear stories like that when someone could remember times as a kid and transcend it years later and still kind of have the same mindset. You know what I mean? So that's a commendable moment right there. Your 5th grade self.
Yeah. And how generous of that man to spend his time talking to a 10-year-old about the really traumatic and horrific things he went through during the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
I mean, I was 10. My questions could not have been good.
Yeah.
So
Wait, do you still have that work?
it's in my parents' attic somewhere.
Oh, let's go find it.
I know. I need to dig it out.
It was like a group trip and go and dig it.
Yeah,
I
for
would
real.
love to read
Go bring
those.
the cameras.
Yo, seriously.
Yeah.
But your parents probably still have it. They have to remember that project too.
Yeah, my mom came with me. That interview came up for some reason recently. But yeah, so I think I just really loved asking people questions.
Right.
And then in high school, I really thought a little bit about what do I want to do with that. I thought maybe I wanted to go into magazine writing. And then when I got to Suffolk, I fell into the student newspaper, and the news section just like is where I gravitated towards. So that led me to work at the Globe during college, and then to the newspapers after that, and just always felt like a good calling, and I still enjoy asking people questions. So it's interesting to be here and be the recipient of questions.
Yeah.
Tables turned a little bit.
A little bit. Well, we have a personal relationship too, so it's like, but I think that's super, super cool. What so going back to college days, especially, I've never heard of the print journalism. So would you say, I mean, is that still a major right now?
It's not.
Okay.
And I am in touch still with some professors over there. And a few years after I graduated, they revamped the program a little bit.
Right.
So I think it might just be a journalism degree now.
Makes
and the
sense.
students
That's super
a mix of
concentrated.
like writing and broadcast work.
Right.
So it's good to experience both.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. You went on to graduate school, I think, too, right? Or-
I did some
Some
graduate
graduate school,
school.
yeah.
I did not get my degree, but I was doing a master's in communications. And I took some really interesting marketing courses.
Very good.
And all of that really has helped in some side work that I'm doing.
Absolutely.
I'd love to chat a little bit about that.
Let's do it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no.
So I volunteer with an organization in Worcester called Love Your Labels. It is a nonprofit that supports queer and trans youth on their journey for identity, self-expression, finding community and joy and a safe space. And a lot of the programming is focused on fashion design. There's a program called Threads for Youth. Yeah, some sewing experts work with the kids and teach them how to use sewing machines, how to make their own garments. And there's a fashion show every year where the students can show off what they've been working on.
Hell yeah, there's a fashion show every year. That shit is getting big,
Yeah, so
right?
2 fashion shows, I should say,
Yeah.
right? So there's the Queer AF fashion show, which is the big one that I love to talk more about.
Right.
But there's also a Threads showcase specifically for the young people in
Gotcha.
the program.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How long has the threads been going on? About the same?
It's been going on for several years.
Yeah.
There have been quite a few cohorts, and some students are definitely still working in fashion now, still making materials after completing the program, which is really, really great.
Right, so that's what I remembered about it too, is that it's not just a fashion show, it's an actual couple months probably, right? Leading up to the fashion show.
Yeah, the Threads program is weeks long,
Right.
and then the Queer AF fashion show we plan for months.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
so definitely want to make sure that those are separate in people's minds. So Love Your Labels is the larger organization. Threads
Right.
is a program within the Love
Within
Your
it,
Labels organization where young people, high school age students, get to learn fashion design skills, and it helps
That's
them,
amazing.
make new friendships and explore themselves and their identity a little bit more.
That's amazing.
But the main fundraiser for Love Your Labels, which then supports programs like Threads, is
Absolutely.
the Queer AF Fashion Show, which is coming up on Friday, September 5th
Oh my
at
goodness.
Mechanics Hall here in Worcester.
That's crazy. These
We're
events
very-
come so quick.
I know.
Yeah, seriously.
This is the 4th one that I've helped plan, and they just get bigger and bigger every year. So it's been really, really wonderful to see it grow.
What was the attendance last year?
We had over 600 tickets that we sold,
Right.
and then plus performers and participants in the show.
It was
We
like
had
700.
over 700
Yeah.
people in Mechanics Hall, which is really excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I have such a quick question because I
Yeah.
know that the big headliner this coming year is going to be Raja from RuPaul's Drag Race, which I saw and I was like, whoa,
This
this
is
is
big
huge.
deal.
It's so awesome that this is the organization that's putting something on and they have connections like that and can bring, I don't know, I just think it's so joyful and so beautiful, everything that you guys are doing. And also
Yeah.
to see that like such a big name is coming and like getting involved is just so awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad that you saw that. So we have 2 headliners this year. So Raja, we announced a couple weeks ago as one of our headliners. You know her from RuPaul's Drag Race. So we're very excited to see her perform. And then we'll also have Utica, who is on Project Runway right now and was formerly on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Wow.
And Utica is going to be our fashion designer headliner. So she'll be bringing some looks for the runway.
What do you think about the Worcester fashion scene? Like, how do you think the grade, like just the development of what you guys are doing, but then kind of like within the entire fashion scene in Worcester, because there's a lot of designers and stuff, like, you know what I mean? So
We
you guys are
do.
contributing to that.
Yeah, we do have some really great local homegrown designers. Rufus Dixon is someone who's involved with Love Your Labels, who is local to Massachusetts and Worcester, and he's been part of the show for years. So we love to see his designs. Plenty of other small designers in the Worcester area. Cosmic Unicorns. They have a store over in the Worcester Public Market. They've been a designer for us before.
Oh, it's a new store, right?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. And what I'll say about the Worcester fashion scene is like people turn out for this show. We call it the queer Met-Gala of Massachusetts because people really turn up.
Yeah.
And we have been setting themes for our shows the last couple of years to give people some inspiration for what they're going to wear, putting together an outfit. So the theme this year is ethereal beings. Maybe before I get into it, what do you think that is?
I don't know, but that sounds like a good time to take a quick break.
Okay.
We just jump right back into it.
Sure.
All right, cool. So we are back, guys, with Melissa and Rachel, and we are just talking about the fashion show. Right, I love your labels a little bit, and the last question was, what is
Ethereal beings. That is our theme for Queer AF this year.
Rachel? Do you know what that is?
I feel like it's a little bit hard to describe, but I see it so vividly in my mind.
Okay.
It's just a lot of like whimsy, a lot of just like ethereal is just it's such a large. It's so hard to put into words because it really is visual for me, and it makes me even more excited about the show. But I do feel like it's like kind of magical, sparkly. Very like
She's onto
free
it.
flowing, like
She
a lot of
gets
like
it.
She gets
fluidity
it, yeah.
involved in kind of like. That's all I
That's
got.
amazing.
Yeah, one of the definitions that I looked up said like perfect beyond measure or something like that. And I was
Wow.
like, oh, that's so nice. And like what a great message for the queer community in this moment.
Right.
You know, the last couple of years have been really difficult for the queer community across the country. There's so much anti-trans legislation. And there's a lot of harm. So what a moment to come together for a night of queer joy and to celebrate being perfect beyond compare through this ethereal theme, right? So
Ethereal.
yeah.
Wow.
So I think like sparkling, dazzling, some of the words that you just mentioned are for sure on theme. I'm picturing
Yeah.
people showing up in maybe tulle, silk, some really
Right.
nice light fabrics. Mystical is one word that comes to mind. So
Wow.
I'm still working on my outfit for the evening.
Are you making it?
I'm not making it. I'm not that talented. I can do like the most basic sewing, but,
Right.
but no, not talented enough to make my own dress.
Oh my goodness. Well, maybe someday.
Maybe
You'll be
someday.
inspired by these young kids and all the, inspiration with these big names coming through. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
We were at a Summer Jam Classic basketball tournament, and one of the things that I noticed there, and it's interesting because we're talking about the queer community here. However, Summer Jam is like it's a hood classic. It's people of color. It's just a sea of people of color, Spanish, blacks, and there were so many like clothing brands there. So that's why I asked a question about the fashion scene in Worcester and like what you think about it in general, because it's not just like one community. It's like all communities trying to put on, and they all have kind of like their own stories, but then like reasons behind it and like ways that they give back. You know what I mean? So I think that's extremely fascinating. You know what I mean? That because you look at Worcester too, and it's also like we have this little. I'm sure you know about this little movie scene or whatever. Right? I think they all align. You know what I mean? It's all creativity and expressing yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I think so. And I think like that sends a message, right, that fashion is for everyone. It's not just one box that people need to fit into.
Right.
And that's such a core message that we have at Love Your Labels, right? Like fashion is for everyone. Everyone can experiment. Everyone can express themselves. It's not just for any one group.
Yeah. No, it's cool though. You guys taking it to the next level though, like, because you think about so it's a drag show for the Love Your Labels.
So Queer AF is a fashion, like it's an art and fashion show is what we like to call it.
Gotcha.
It's primarily a fashion show, but
Gotcha,
there's other kinds of art on display that evening as well. We'll have several drag performances. We just had our first Make It Work drag competition. That was over at the Cocktail Garden and Kitchen a couple weeks ago, or last week.
Tell us about
actually.
that. That sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
So we invited drag performers from all across New England to sign up to compete at Make It Work. And we had 12 competitors who took the stage last week and battled it out for a chance to win 2 top prizes and a runner-up prize. And so our top 2 winners are going to be performing at Queer AF.
Wow.
Yeah, those are King Neptune and Yan Alexia.
This is so cool.
Yeah. Everyone really turned out and like brought their A game last week.
Yeah.
So there are photos of it on our Instagram, which is at the Queer AF if people want to check it out.
Yeah, that's so cool because it's an interesting culture. At least for me, like someone like following and understanding, like we're in the same community. It's like the consistency, you know what I mean, but then also the fact that it is a true expression. You know what I mean. So like you can't. I don't know. Like when you talk about all the legislation that's trying to repeal that, it's like let people be, man. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like embrace it. It's part of who we are. You know what I mean.
Yeah, oh, go ahead,
Sorry,
Rachel.
I was just gonna say, I just think there's so much joy in any kind of fashion, especially, and I adore drag. I was actually just at a different drag event for it was like the Majesty competition
Yes.
this past weekend.
Where
which
was that?
Beautiful. It was at JMAC. It was my first time at JMAC.
Oh,
which
that's
was
what's
really
up.
really cool.
That is
But you're right. Like there's so much joy and so much like self-expression there, and it's to be in a space like that it feels even like. It feels fantastic. I mean, there's so much love to be felt and expressed, and I think it's so cool that you guys are like Love Your Labels particularly is working towards a goal of bringing that to our community. I love it.
Yeah, and I love to see people in Worcester come out and have a fun time, and like, maybe some people are like, oh, drag is something I want to try, like the makeup's incredible. It's such a great way to express yourself, and why stop someone from trying something new or stop people from like enjoying something fun with their community?
right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a question I have. We can get into this if you'd like. I'm just curious on some of the pushback that you guys probably have received, or whether it be from the town, whether it be or from the city, I should say, or like maybe naysayers. You know what I mean? Like, what does that look like over the years?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to spend too much time focusing on anything like that, but I think we're all aware that a lot of people in the country aren't accepting. And, we'll get social media comments once in a while from people who maybe disagree, but yeah, it's a tough thing to talk about. And I think our group really just wants to focus on the joy aspect and reminding people that you are valid the way that you are, you matter, you're important, you deserve nice things, you deserve joy and happy times and community, and let's band together and stand in solidarity rather than focusing on the hate.
Are you guys using a tool like to help with the comments? Because we can help you with that. We get Rachel. Well, not Rachel. Rachel gets a lot of love on our ads that we run.
Oh, really?
Dude, it's growing. Every time I look at it, there's like more numbers and people liking
so
it.
Funny. I get people coming in all the time being like, "Oh, you're famous." Even a delivery I went on earlier, I walked in and the guy was like, "Oh, you're like a huge actress."
Yeah. He's like, it's actually
ad.
you. What?
Yeah. It's so silly.
So we run ads. In one of them, I shot a video with Rachel, and the love that she received because of her hair and her looks is crazy. But then some of them that we do run, people talk a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, so we use this. I just got access to. I think it's called Comment Guard.
Okay.
You heard of that?
I have not heard of that.
So it's a lot of automation, which is actually kind of nice. Our agency helped us out with that. So yeah, I'm just curious on like how you guys monitor that for real. Like we don't have to talk about it too much, but I'm just curious.
No, I mean I do our social media, so when I see them, I hide them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No doubt. Yo, don't be picking on these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave them alone and let them do their thing. You know what I mean? Like, because what they're doing is great work. And don't think it's exclusive to you guys. Because, like I said, like, people talk shit about us all the time. And it just, I don't understand why people take the time to do that online. Like, if you don't like something, keep it to yourself.
Right.
Why you got to make it public? You know
and
what
I guess
mean?
that note goes for the legislation as well, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you...
It's a little indirect with the legislators, though, right? Like commenters, you got names and stuff like that, but they hide behind a veil. At times. I mean, unless you know a politician that's pretty open about not, other than. Let me stop there, right? Because we know. Well, honestly, I don't know because I don't pay attention to them. To be honest with you,
politicians.
But I try not to. I pay attention to the ones that I like, especially the local ones that will actually come here and like have a conversation with me. You know what I mean? Like a Dan Donahue. You know what I mean? Like some folks from the CCC. But honestly, I do get a lot of information from like not paying attention to that and like talking to the people who are really involved in it. Are there any local players that have been involved with helping you guys organize and stuff like that?
Not
Or
with helping us
groups?
organize, but there are certain politicians that come out to the show every year.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, if you look on our social media, you'll probably recognize a few faces, like Senator
Right.
Robin Kennedy.
Oh,
who's been
shout
the
out to
show
Robin
before.
Kennedy. Let's go. Yeah, she's been on our show before. She's been on our show before too. Yeah.
Speaking of people who are going to be at the Queer AF fashion show, I believe a Major Bloom employee is walking as a model, right?
No.
Yes, our very own Xavier.
Yo, that's ill.
exciting.
Wait, so how did he get involved? This is his
When
first
I
year?
first started talking to Owen, he mentioned that if anyone from the team wanted to be involved, like there was an open invite. And
That's sick.
I asked around a little bit, and X had told me that he had wanted to be in the fashion show. Like, I feel so bad. It's like not my story to tell, but he wanted to be in the fashion show like years ago, and it didn't end up happening. It fell through. So as soon as I brought it up to him, he was like, "Oh, absolutely, I'm there," and I'm so happy for him. He's super excited about the whole thing.
Yeah,
I know
that's
he
what's
said he
up.
was at the Make It Work event, and it was
Oh, he
great.
was great.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
I can't wait for him. It's gonna be great.
So you
Yeah.
met X?
I didn't meet him, but I just heard about this. So we're still working on pairing all of our models with designers. So we don't know who he'll be walking for yet, but hopefully we get some other Major Bloom folks in the audience that night. We have like several different ticket tiers, so people can really like cater for what kind of experience they want for the evening. If you want to mix and mingle, hang by the bar, or maybe get a little bit closer to the runway, general admission tickets are a great option. If you want to sit and be comfy all night, we've got balcony seats up in Mechanics Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got, if you want like a VIP experience, we've got runway seats.
What is VIP? What does that look like?
So
Tell me about that package.
We've got two different options. There's the front row runway VIP, which could be sold out anytime soon.
Oh, damn.
We only had a few tickets left. So that's the very front row, right up at the runway. You'll get a goodie bag that's worth $160.
Oh, wow.
So that pays for the price of your ticket, some local goodies in there, a photo op with our headliners, and private bar service for the evening.
Wow.
And then the other VIP rows in the runway section include that cash bar service and the photo op with our headliners.
Wow, this seems well organized.
Thank you. We work very hard to make it so.
We need to work with you guys when we have events, man, because we struggle sometimes. We're good at selling weed, but when it's our anniversary, man. Yeah.
I would be remiss if I didn't stress that this is a fundraiser event. So obviously it's all about the fashion, it's all about the drag, it's all about having a fun night out and enjoying yourself, but this is a fundraiser to support our youth programs. I know I spoke a bit about Threads earlier. We also do drag story time at Birch Tree Bread Company for some of the younger kids in the community to have a drag artist read a storybook to them.
Talk to us about
You've never
that.
been to drag story time before?
I've been to Birch Tree a bunch of times, but I've never seen.
Yeah, we used to do it at Redemption Rock
Okay.
before that they had to close up, unfortunately. So Birch Tree is our new partner for that. And yeah, one Sunday a month, roughly, a drag artist will come out and read a couple storybooks for some of those younger elementary age kids.
Wow, it's amazing.
It's a
I
really
had no
nice
idea.
time for kids to, see someone in like a funny costume is what it looks like to them, basically, reading really affirming books that talk about families that look different or people who maybe feel different than what is in the mainstream. And it's a nice opportunity for parents to connect and build a community.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been doing that?
For several years now, yeah. So Queer AF funds that, it funds Threads, and it helps us build out our programming and see what else we can offer for queer and trans youth in the central Massachusetts area. So ticket sales and sponsorships go into that funding to support those programs. And during the event, we have a fund a need portion. So we will ask people to take out their wallets and to donate what they can so that we can get more students learning how to express themselves and to make some really cool clothes.
Oh, it's amazing. So many layers to it.
There's a lot of layers.
Yeah.
And we will have some Threads students who went through the program before showing looks at the fashion show. So that's a really special part of the evening.
Cool. So why don't you shout out the event? It's September 15th again?
September 5th, Friday,
5th?
September 5th at Mechanics Hall in Worcester. Doors open at 7. If you show up at 6:30, we're going to have a little bit of a runway, red carpet experience outside.
That's
So
just
a nice photo op. Maybe there will be some drag queens floating around. And you'll come inside, grab your seats. Show starts at 8. There'll be several different kinds of performance and a handful of fashion designers.
No, it's amazing. So shout out to Love Your Labels for sure. And shout out to Melissa, So, Melissa, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to take a break and we're going to jump back into more details about the event and maybe a little bit more about your experience and how you got involved.
Sure.
And but in between, we're going to play a little game. Is that cool?
Sure.
All right. So, Mechanics Hall, September 5th.
Yep.
Starts at, doors open at 6:30?
Doors open at 7.
At 7? Got you. Wait, I thought you said you had a game at 6:30 though.
We'll have a red carpet experience starting at 6:30 outside.
Oh, outside. Okay. That's cool. Very good. So for our listeners, WICN 90.5, we will be back next week with Melissa as well. And then for our online listeners, just stick with us here. And we want to thank Melissa and Rachel again. You guys have just been infused. Peace. All right. So we're going to play a little game here, Melissa.
Okay.
While we still have you here.
Sure.
Are you familiar with these games?
I don't think I am.
No? Okay. All right. Rachel, if you don't mind pulling out, you got your phone? No? If not, you do?
Yes. I was wondering if this was the game you were just speaking of.
Yeah, no, we usually we have another one, but I'll probably save it. We'll just do this one here. And the gist of it, if you can, do your best.
Okay.
Do you know where we're going with this?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. So the game is naming as many strains as you can in 60 seconds.
Okay. I've seen you do this.
Yes. You saw me do it?
I saw you do it on Instagram.
Oh, you saw me do it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I did all right. Lorian, that was just here, he did 3. I think I was probably the worst that we have.
Now that I'm on the spot, I'm gonna be really bad.
No, but the thing is, though, you've been prepared. You said you watched it on IG. You know, this is what we do with our guests here. So I think that where was I gonna go with this? So yeah, 60 seconds, many strains as possible, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much the gist of it. I think you'll do good.
I don't know.
I think
my
so.
brain feels so empty now. I'm gonna try.
Oh my goodness.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in you too. You just get going. I mean, you're a reporter at heart, so
I know.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You've probably written about so many strains.
Dozens, I'm sure.
Yeah, dozens, more than dozens.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because you probably don't get that detailed when you're like writing them. Yeah, it's
Usually
more like
just
high
list
level.
A couple.
Yeah. That's all right. We got this. All right. So Rachel's gonna keep track of the time. I'm gonna count, and then for any of the ones that sound sketchy, we'll have to spot check it. But think about the ones that you do know first, and then maybe some of the I don't know. You'll do great.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready? Whenever you get started, then the time will start.
Okay. I think I have something at home right now that's maybe like cherry pie OG or something.
yeah.
Okay. Girl Scout cookies.
See?
Runts. That's one, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of runs.
Yeah. Okay. Like sour grape something.
I don't know if sour grape something is one, but
No.
sour grape.
I think we can take it.
All right,
Okay.
I'll smoke it.
fine. Sour grape something.
I know that I know more, but
Yeah.
now that I'm on the spot, my brain is empty. And my best friend Shayna is a huge stoner, and
Oh
she'd be
my
like
goodness.
really disappointed in
Think
me
about
right now.
movie. Give me a movie.
A movie. Give me a hint.
Fruit.
SpongeBob.
Is that a strain?
It probably is somewhere.
Yeah.
Pineapple Express.
Oh, pineapple. Oh, okay.
All right, so
No,
now
I
you
don't know
get how much time we got?
We got 5 seconds.
Oh, you got 5.
that.
It's better than Lorian.
We're out of
Birthday.
That's it.
I was gonna say birthday cake.
We'll give it to you.
Okay.
All right, she got
Yes,
6. She got 6. That's not bad. I think the average is probably like. What do you think? How many did you get? We got the same amount, I think.
I definitely got less than 10, and
Oh,
I
word.
work on this retail.
That makes me feel
lot.
better about
Yeah,
myself.
it's,
I know.
no, I get so in my head. I like definitely totally froze. I was like trying to be alphabetical about it. It was not the tactic to use. It's difficult.
funny.
You
It's
guys have
difficult.
the boards out in the retail section. I was like trying to picture them.
Oh my
you know?
goodness.
See, smart. Like one of our coworkers was saying that like she was just picturing all of the bags lined up, and I was
Right.
like, oh, that's a genius tactic, of course.
Yeah. Wait, who was that, Jelly?
Okay. I think it was Danya.
Oh, Don, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause she got like 20 something. I think.
Yeah, she killed it. She got close to 20.
Wait, who else?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Shayla that got like 30, and
Oh,
Jarrell that got 30. That's every 2 seconds a strain.
That's
But you-
crazy.
yeah, you did great though.
All
You did
right.
great. So what we'll do, we'll shoot again for another 28 minutes or so. If you're cool with talking through the show a little bit more, how you got involved with it, and then probably yeah. That should be good.
You said 28 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how much longer we had.
Oh,
So,
no doubt. Yeah. So that's
and we haven't
usually.
talked about the pre-roll yet.
No, there you go. So yeah, basically what it'll end up doing is that we'll air it 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
So leading up to the September 5th,
Oh, sweet.
which is what day?
Friday.
Oh, it's perfect because it'll play on Thursday.
Sweet.
Makes sense. You know how this pre-recording stuff
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
even though we're live.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. We're just gonna run back the intro again.
What up, y'all? You're now listening to Infused Influence, where we're infused by weed culture, cannabis business, and its politics through conversations with special guests. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, we are back with another episode of Infused Influence. I'm your host, something like that, Ulysses, here with a co-host, special co-host, Rachel. What's up?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. I'll tell you again, I like your show.
Thank you very much.
And even the necklace.
Oh,
Was that thrifted too?
No, my friend made this. She's so talented. Literally the first necklace she ever made. Like
Stop
I've
it.
never seen such talent.
Where did she get the stone
Was.
from?
That is a great. I do not remember what she told me, to be so honest with you.
Yeah.
She probably found it. She likes to find things at like markets and antique stores and stuff. So I'm sure it was some kind of vibe like that.
Shout out to your friend.
For real, Kate.
Kate,
Love
shout
her,
out to
miss
Kate.
her.
Yeah. Did she just graduate too?
She got one more year.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, that's what's up. Very good. Well, we have our guest here today, our special guest. She's a special friend, like I said last week, or last time we were here, because she actually reads what I write.
I do. Everyone should check
Melissa.
out the blogs
Oh, I
on
appreciate
the Major
that.
Bloom website.
Oh, I appreciate that. It means a lot. It does mean a lot. So yeah, thanks for joining us again.
No problem.
For
I
sure.
don't know anybody else in the cannabis game who's blogging, so.
Yeah. It's more like it's expressing myself. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of have to keep myself sane here. But no, thanks again for joining us and excited to learn more about. Last week we were talking about Love Your Labels and the events that you guys do, and there's so many layers to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when did the organization start, and then when did you get involved with it, and like what kind of growth have you seen since you got involved?
Yeah, the organization started in Worcester before the pandemic and has really grown a lot since then. I got involved in 2022. Josh Croak, who is the president of Love Your Labels.
He's also
They, them pronouns.
Oh, my bad,
Yeah.
Josh. You're right, because
They.
Josh was a guest.
Oh.
Yeah, Josh was a guest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, it was before we did the cameras and stuff. And Josh went to WPI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, pretty solid.
Yeah, so they started the organization pre-pandemic, and it's really grown quite a bit since then. We have Drag Story Time, which we spoke about before, at Birch Tree Bread Company. We've got the Threads program for high school age students to learn fashion design skills. And we've got Queer AF, which is coming up on Friday, September 5th
That's
at
amazing.
Mechanics Hall.
That's amazing.
Ethereal Beings is the theme. There'll be fashion, there'll be drag, there'll be some other kinds of performance. There's Cash Bar. We'll have a lot of fun. So yeah, I got involved. Josh put a call out on social media in 2022 saying, we're going to start planning Queer AF again after, some of the pandemic restrictions were lifted, looking for people who want to get involved. And I thought, well, I've got a lot of experience with writing and PR. Let me see how I can help out. And it's been really great since then. So this is the 4th show that I've helped plan. Wow. I do pretty much all of our social media. I do, our press releases, getting some press coverage of the show. I do some marketing, so it's been really good.
That's amazing.
I have a quick question. As someone else who's involved in marketing here at Major Bloom, what are your favorite tools to use for that? And or like, what's your favorite part about kind of, especially being involved in such a fun event. Like, what is your favorite part?
Yeah, I mean, I think as someone who professionally is a storyteller, my favorite part is finding those good stories to tell within our group. We have a youth designer, Kylum, who we're really highlighting this year. He did the Threads program a couple years ago. He showed a piece last year during the Queer AF Fashion Show. He'll be showing some work again this year, and he's also joined the planning team this year as an intern. And it's been really great to talk to him about what the program has meant to him and his growth, and hear about what he's working on and sewing for the show, and to be able to highlight that story. So for me, I mean, writing a press release is a lot of fun. I know that sounds kind of boring, but I'm like, this is an
absolutely
opportunity
not.
to tell our story, you know? So that's been great. And I love when I put something on social media and you can see people really get excited. You can see that engagement go up. We announced over the weekend that Utica will be our fashion designer headliner, and the post got more than 4,000 views. And I was like, that's so exciting to see. Like, people are excited to come see Utica. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what I really enjoy about it. What do you like about marketing?
I also love storytelling. I love like getting to the bottom or highlighting a specific person or event or something, like anything of that vibe. I just also love the creative aspect of it. I'm a huge like visual aesthetics person, so I love getting into Canva and like creating a little poster and like doing things, especially when they're connected to community and like as important as stuff like you are doing is. Like I recently started kind of getting involved at Electric Haze too, which is very community oriented. And so it's fun to also get to promote people who are so rooted in the Worcester community and bring an audience to them for sure.
Yeah, and like shout out to Electric Haze for being one of the like queer spots in the
Shout out
city.
to the Electric Haze.
Absolutely.
They just had Bubba Sparks there the other night.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's exactly what my mind said.
I was listening
Miss
to
New Booty?
Miss New Booty this morning in the car. Oh my
Were you
god,
really?
yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, he was performing it like it was his last song. It was sick.
Come on.
Yeah, I swear to you, bro. No, that's what's up. And by the way, UNX have been killing it with Rayvon being gone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, because X has been helping us out. He's a tremendous artist.
Yeah.
And some of the videos you guys put together, I'm like, oh shit. I'm actually like sitting there watching it, like commenting as if it's like I don't know that it's you guys. Like I love it.
Yeah, that makes me so happy.
Yeah, it makes me happy too.
It's so much fun to do. I mean, we get to like come up with fun like recipes using fun things on the floor and
Right.
like even just going around Worcester the other day and like sticking up our stickers places.
Yeah, that
It's
was
fun.
sick,
We get to
dude.
showcase the beauty of the city and like
Yeah.
also get to do our job. It's great.
Right.
It's fun.
Yeah, I have to give Josh a shout out. They do pretty much all of the graphic design for
Oh.
Queer AF, and it's really, really fun to put their designs on Instagram.
That's
So-
what's up. Speaking of designs, we should talk about that a little bit. Don't we have a design that we're working on together?
Yes, yeah. So,
What's that about? And honestly, I don't know much, so I'm curious.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know?
Queer AF is really excited to be working on a pre-roll collaboration with Major Bloom. That'll help promote our show and raise some funds, hopefully, heading into September, which Worcester celebrates Pride in September rather than June like the rest of the country.
Wait, why is that?
That
though?
is, I don't know if this is the official on the books reason, but I
Right.
think as most people understand it, it's so the college students can participate.
Oh,
Because
and maybe
Worcester's
summers
a pretty
too.
big college town,
Yeah.
and none of the students are here in June, or at least most of them aren't. Some might be here working like internships in the city, but class isn't in session. So
Right.
I believe that decision was made so that college students would be on their campuses and could participate.
When was
So-
the first year Worcester had Pride Month?
Oh, I have no idea. That is not something I know. But I
The
lived
journalist doesn't
in,
know.
no, I lived in Worcester for 9 years, and I believe it's been.
No, you've been here longer than that. No?
No, just 9 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I believe it's been, every year that I've lived here, it's been in September.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're working on a nice pre-roll collaboration.
Yes.
So that'll be hitting stores soon. Rachel, can you tell us a little bit more about that? I know that you've been working with Owen on our team to get that solidified.
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I mean, we're looking to just kind of pick a strain that's very like energizing, hopefully a little bit creative. I know we talked about it tasting kind of fruity, of course, as a nod to the community. It's gonna have a like combined logo, hopefully, so we can of course show support to y'all, and then also just like have a little community collab moment. But yeah, it's just gonna be a single pre-roll. It should hit the floors hopefully within the next couple weeks. That's the hope. But yeah, we're all really excited. And also, as you mentioned, there should be some funds going towards Love Your Labels and also the Queer AF event, which is super exciting.
Shout out to that. We love that.
Yeah, we appreciate the support.
To collaborating with the community partners on products is probably one of my favorite things.
Yeah. I mean, you're so embedded in the community.
I try.
I mean, from my standpoint, I'm just like really thankful that we can do something like this with an economic empowerment business and
Absolutely.
someone like yourself who's like very committed to Worcester and especially like this specific neighborhood in the city.
Yeah.
You know, cannabis stores are really common now, so I think it's really exciting to work with one that has values that kind of align with ours.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's also admirable for local groups that start something and then continue to be consistent and grow. You know what I mean? That's like one of the coolest things to see. And it just dawned on me too, because you being here is also a cool story. Because a lot of people like myself that stick around Worcester are transplants, but you're not a transplant. You're not a transplant. You didn't go to college out here. So what made you move to Worcester?
Yeah, it was to work at Mass Live here in the city.
Gotcha.
I had been working up at the Lowell Sun, and then Noah Bombard, who formerly was a managing editor at Mass Live, DM'd me on Twitter back when I was still on Twitter, and was like, "Hey, we have a job opening. This might be right for you." And I had a phone call with Noah, and I was like, "Yeah, you know what? This sounds like a really cool opportunity."
So what were you tweeting at the time for her to get her attention?
His attention, Noah.
Oh, his attention.
Yeah,
okay.
you know. It's actually a crazy story, and I don't want to get too far into it, but I had been covering a school committee meeting, and a member of the school committee had called me a little young lady.
In Boston?
In Lowell.
In Lowell.
In the Lowell area.
Gotcha.
And, you know, that maybe wasn't the most professional thing to do, to call a reporter in the room a little young lady. And, you know, some folks were upset that I was live tweeting the school committee meeting, even though First Amendment right for sure allows me to be doing that.
And now it's pretty standard that they do it.
It is.
Right?
I
Was
mean,
this before COVID?
It was. It was years before COVID. This would have
Gotcha.
been 2016.
16, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Noah was interested in the reporter who was called the little young lady. So that's what led to that.
That sounds like a book.
I don't know.
That should be the name of your first book.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll write a book someday.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll be in line.
Yeah. I feel like I got distracted from your point though. So was it just what brought me to Worcester?
Yeah. That was the biggest thing, because I think well, obviously I knew that you didn't go to college out here, but I forgot why you moved here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was a Mass Live.
Yeah, it was just a good job opportunity, and I wasn't sure how long I'd stay, and, you know, here I am
9
years
years
later
later.
still hanging out in Worcester.
Oh, it's just
Hey, Worcester's great. There's so many like hidden gems
for
to
sure.
be found. Like I didn't know I was gonna end up in Worcester. I had like genuinely there was nothing. I mean, Clark brought me here, but I was just kind of like, oh, let me do this, and I didn't even expect to stay kind of past college, and now I'm staying another year.
Oh
so.
my goodness, that's news to me. We're gonna clap it up for Rachel. Last I talked to Rachel, she was moving to San Francisco or something like
I
that.
mean, hopefully, eventually. I love Worcester. I love Worcester. I'm so
Vermont.
happy
I
to be here,
think
but-
Rachel's running away from us, man. What the hell? Just stick around for a little bit.
And here I am, because truly there's such a beautiful community here. And
Oh, I
I'm so
believe
happy
it.
to be getting
Yeah.
immersed in it, and I'm happy to have more time.
Oh,
and,
for
and
sure.
also like even just finding out about like events and
Right.
Love Your Labels itself, I feel like that was such a recent development for me, and I'm so happy that now that I'm staying, I can like hopefully get more involved, even just like with the events and things. It's
Come
super
out to the
cool.
fashion show.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I think like stuff like that is a draw of like why I've stayed in Worcester, right?
sure.
You know, I love everyone on the Love Your Labels team, and planning the show together is a lot of work, but it's an act of labor and love. And yeah, I mean, it's just great to connect with the queer community and to support each other.
Oh, it's amazing. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll get back into the event and a little bit more on your experience, but yeah, we'll be back. All right. After the commercial break, we're back with Melissa.
Yeah.
What's up? Clap it
Hi.
up for Melissa. Let's go. So before the break, we were just talking about Love Your Labels. If you don't mind, just plug in again the date and the time and some of the highlights of the event.
Yeah, so the Queer AF Fashion Show is coming up on Friday, September 5th at Mechanics Hall in Worcester. Our theme is ethereal beings. So look into your closet, look for something a little whimsical, a little mystical, look for some silk or some tulle, something magical.
Can I ask? So what's the word again?
Ethereal.
Ethereal. When you say beings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is that ethereal? Is that exclusive? Like, could it be apart from being, or like is it traditionally used together?
Oh, can the word be used
Yeah.
separately? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
okay,
You could
okay.
describe something as just ethereal.
Oh, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Okay,
Yeah.
but this is ethereal beings.
Yeah, because
Wow.
I think we want to think about ourselves as ethereal, right?
I
And
got you.
I
That's the
mentioned
being.
before, like one definition that I had read for ethereal was like perfect beyond imagination.
Right.
And we really love that message for the queer community right now.
Yeah.
So it's really fun to see how people interpret the theme and come dressed. I mean, a few years ago, one of our themes was I Am a Galaxy. And someone came with like a solar system hat that they had constructed. So yeah, we'll see what people come up with this year. I won't be surprised if maybe we see some like butterfly wings or something.
Right.
I'll be wearing like a little bit of a lavender silk dress, and I think I want to add some tulle elements to it. So
Tulle?
yeah.
What is that?
That is like a really soft fabric. How is that? It's hard to describe.
I would say like a ballet skirt.
Yeah.
A lot of them are made out. It's like
Like
poofy.
frill?
It's poofy,
It's
like
frilly.
Frilly?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, like,
Yeah.
a lot of wedding dresses have it underneath to give it some volume.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Very good.
we'll see what we can come up with.
That's amazing. I'm excited. I'm like,
Are you
I'm
coming to the show?
I'm such a visual person. I'm seeing it all in my head before getting there, and I'm like,
Okay.
this is amazing. You know, that's literally what's happening. So yeah, I gotta check my calendar, but I want a VIP ticket.
Yeah, you gotta snatch them up. They're selling out really quick.
I understand. I gotta check it out now, for real.
Yeah.
No, that's
And
cool.
The VIP tickets for the front row of Runway come with a gift bag that includes some museum day passes. So
Which museum?
several in Worcester, but the Ecotarium, I believe, is
Oh,
one of
that's
them.
what's
So you could go with your kids.
Yeah, we just went to Boston Science Museum. They used to go to the Ecotarium all the time because we actually live down the street. But it's been a little while, so
Yeah.
we'll check it out again.
Yeah, so doors open at 7 for the event. Show starts at 8. If you show up a little early, maybe 6:30 or so, we're going to have a red carpet out front. There might be a couple of drag queens floating around. So some really great photo opportunities. The show is starting a little bit later this year than it has in the past, so that's a good opportunity to go get dinner at some of the great restaurants in downtown Worcester. There are quite a few spots within walking distance. Dead Horse Hill, the Mercantile. What else comes to mind down there? Down by City Hall. Rice Violet.
Rice
Violet's
Shashu.
so good.
Yeah. I
Oh,
love
yeah, the ramen place. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Shashu, right?
Shashu, yeah. I actually have never had ramen there before. I've
good.
eaten there twice,
So
but I haven't had ramen.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity to support some more Worcester businesses and then come in, take in some fashion, take in some queer joy, see Raja and Utica perform, and donate a little bit of money to Love Your Labels so we can keep our youth programming going.
No, that's amazing. One thing that came to mind: what does a Love Your Labels event hangover look like?
Oh, the hangover.
Like the next day.
Okay, so
It's probably a
that's-
lot of breakdown. You know what I mean?
It's different for everyone, right?
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of breakdown that evening. The day
I got
after
you.
the show is the Pride Parade in Worcester. So
Oh,
a
my
lot
goodness.
of people either on our planning team or just people who come to the show
That's
are
pretty sick.
ready to go the next day.
Right, right.
They go downtown for the Pride Parade, more
Yeah.
drag, more partying. Personally, I don't love crowds. I love Pride. I love the queer
You don't go?
community. I don't typically go to the parade.
Have you ever?
I was gonna go one year, but it
Yeah.
was when I was still a reporter, and there was breaking news that happened, so I
Oh.
wasn't able to go.
Oh, so other than that, you're just like,
Other than that,
I'm
it's-
not there,
it's
guys.
the day
I love
after
you
the
guys,
show.
but
yeah. I mean, last year I got out and I went and took a hike in Worcester and just was with nature, a little bit of time to unplug. So we'll see what I do this year. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll go down to the parade, but
yeah.
it's pretty likely that I'll be unplugging and enjoying some quiet time.
No. So what does the parade and how is there integration? I mean, and I've never been to the parade either. Although I've seen tons of people, you know what I mean, like partying after later in the night, but what does the parade look like? Well, you've never seen it either. But are you guys doing anything? Do you have like a...
That isn't planned by a separate organization. That's planned
Gotcha.
by Worcester Pride. So
Gotcha.
there's a lot of like crossover, right? A
Right.
lot of the performers who have been involved with Queer AF will also be involved with the parade,
Mm-hmm.
but different planning team.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's always great to support the queer folks in the community and to enjoy enjoy Pride.
Have you been to Pride?
I haven't. I'm from Rhode Island, so I've been to Providence Pride a handful of times, which I love. But I'm excited because I will definitely be at the Worcester Pride this
Which
year.
is in June.
Yes. Yes.
It is
yeah,
in
the
June,
Providence
right?
one is it's in June with.
And
like,
the Boston
summer
one,
turkeys.
isn't it in September too, though?
No, Boston's in June.
In June as well?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Is it usually on the same day as Providence? You think they separated them probably,
They're
right?
probably different days.
Different days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they think they do it on different weekends because at least this past year I know it was at separate weekends.
Separate weekends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So where is it starting? Do you know those details? Where is the where the parade's starting? Downtown or
I
is it?
don't know
No?
the details of the
Gosh,
parade.
she's like, I'm not even
I'm
interested.
here
It's
to
too many
talk
people.
about Love Your Labels and Queer AF.
No, I get it, but it's like, I mean, that is like you said, people from New England are coming down, right? So I can imagine that there's a portion of people that are going to support your event, and
Oh,
then
for
also
sure.
be there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, like the majority of people,
Right.
I would assume. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that something that you guys have historically done? It's just it's scheduled on the same weekend.
Yeah, I mean, so we definitely schedule the event during Worcester Pride Week.
Right.
And it's a week packed full of tons of activities. There's an event calendar online on the Worcester Pride website that people can check out to see everything that's going on. So yeah, we go on the Friday night because that is the best slot for the fashion show.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's great. It's really fun to be a part of. I love seeing the youth show off their fashion designs. You know, the kids that have done the Threads program. It's really great to see what they've put together. It's really nice to see models who have never been in the show before get on the runway. And we recruit models locally. So for a lot of people, this is like them stepping out of their comfort zone. This is them trying something new that they've never done before.
Right.
People are really nervous sometimes to get out there. And so for me, it's really satisfying to see those nerves melt away when they step out onto the runway. They're looking amazing. Their hair and makeup is done. They're in like bespoke fashion that was made just for the show. And everyone's clapping, everyone's cheering, and it's just such a magical moment to witness.
What are you doing during the event? I just picture you with a clipboard and some headphones and a megaphone. Literally, as you're talking about that.
None of that. I will be walking around with my cell phone, and I'll be updating Instagram. You know how like when people post a story so much that it's just a little dot up at the top of your Instagram screen? That is the Queer AF account on that night because of me.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
You know,
that's so
you
cool.
gotta show the highlights for people who couldn't make it.
Right.
And if you can't make it to the show, you can still donate on our ticketing website right now, which is on the Mechanics Hall website.
Right.
There is an option to pay it forward. So if you have something else going on and you can't make the show, but you do want to donate and support our programs that help local youth, you can do the pay it forward option and, you know, give us whatever you can afford, whatever you're willing to give to support our programming. So that is an option for people who can't make the show.
I just had a vision.
Okay.
So right now we're on the internet.
Yep.
Live streaming. We need to live stream that event next year. And I made the same commitment to the Summer Jam Classic.
Okay.
Yeah. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Folks, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
We'll be
I mean,
live streaming.
when I speak publicly, I'm like, I want to figure out a way, you know, because I'm super impressed with Lorian's work for sure. And there are so many, like we said, like great community partners and people that do a lot of great work. So just you saying that, like, you know, basically that's what when you post and I don't know if you're actually going live, but like you're trying to capture that moment so people are up to date. You know what I mean? So that's something that like I'm definitely committed to helping you guys figure out because we were able to do it here in this room. We did a little bit this past year at Summer Jam Classic, and then next year we're like, all right, bro, we're definitely gonna like organize around this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
let's talk about it.
Let's talk
year.
about
That
it.
could be great.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Because you guys get 700-800 people, right? And then you know you got people who can't be there. You know what I mean? In the communities, right? You might have someone who's performing that night, and you know their family might be, I don't know, in New York or wherever, you know, California, whatever it may be. So, you know, opportunity to get support online as well.
Yeah. We'd love it.
Yes, that sounds great, right?
Yeah.
It does.
It's a big undertaking to try and live stream the
Yeah.
show, and the show's several hours long, so
Oh, that's
it's
all right.
not what I can do with just a little cell phone in my hand.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. So what are you most excited about this year in particular?
That's a good question. I mean, I'm really excited about our headliners, Raja and Utica. I think it's going to be really exciting to see both of them come out for the evening. I'm excited to see what our youth designers have been working on and to see their fashions out on the runway. I'm just excited to see everyone have a good time. I mean, life is really difficult sometimes. Everyone's going through shit. It's just nice to have everyone let loose and like enjoy themselves for a night and really celebrate the beauty of being a queer person.
Right. That's beautiful. It really is. Are there any other events? So you have this one September 5th, and then you talked about your Threads program. Do you guys have events in between? Is it a lot of, obviously a lot of planning for the next years, but aside from the programming, and you mentioned the Birch Tree, any other like pockets of smaller events or anything like that?
Yeah, there are other occasional events, right? So keep an eye out on the Love Your Labels website and Facebook page and Instagram page for other events we have coming up. We've been doing some makeup workshops called Makeup is for Everyone, because
That's cool.
it absolutely is, right? That
Wow.
is not just for one gender.
Yeah.
So events like that happen from time to time. There have been some clothing swap events. We have a member of our team who has some deaf people in her family, and they have been helping us to coordinate some ASL meetup type events. So it's a great opportunity for queer folks in the ASL community to come and expand their network.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You excited, Rachel?
I'm so excited.
Yeah. Are you going?
I'm going to try my best. I might have a concert that night. I have to double check, which would make me so sad. But I want to be there, like, so badly. And
I'd
I'm
love for
so
you to be
grateful that
there.
we get to sit here and chat about this.
And one thing we should also highlight is that we do have reduced price tickets for college students. Worcester is a college town, so our general admission tickets are 50% off for college students. If you go to the Mechanics Hall website and check out, there are instructions for college students to check out and get that 50% discount on their ticket. Bring a college ID to the door. But yeah, we really want college students to be able to enjoy this event, to find other queer folks in the city to connect with outside of their college communities. And we don't want the price to be a barrier. So, you know, there is that 50% off for college students in Massachusetts.
That's amazing. So did you mention that you can purchase tickets on Mechanics Hall's website?
The Mechanics Hall website. You can also just go to queeraf.org. That's maybe a little bit easier to remember, and I can send you all links to put online with the episode.
Is that how you get the VIP ticket?
So yeah, for easiest access, queeraf.org, and there's a button right there to buy tickets.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So September 5th, guys, you guys heard it, WICN here. Yeah, if you could just shout out the socials and the website again.
Yeah, so the Queer AF Instagram is at the Queer AF. Love Your Labels Instagram is love.your.labels. Love Your Labels also has a Facebook page, so all three of those are really great to stay in touch. You can check out loveyourlabels.org and queeraf.org.
Let's go. And we are excited for September 5th, Love Your Labels event. What's the name of the event?
It's Queer AF
Queer
Serial
AF.
Beings.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Let's
an
shout
art
out
and fashion show. It's a fundraiser.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. So yeah, we'll see you guys there September 5th. We got to thank Melissa again as our special guest. Near and dear to my heart. And I could tell that you're very passionate about this. So it's really cool that you are involved with the community, especially as someone that's not from Worcester as well.
No, thank you for having me.
No, of course.
You know, it's been great to watch your business grow over the years, and I'm really glad that we can support each other with a pre-roll before the event.
Let's go. No, I appreciate that. And you guys have just been infused. Thank you to Rachel as well.
Thank you.
Of course,
So
of
happy to be
course.
here.
Yeah, no, for sure. Happy to have you. And you guys have just been infused. We'll see you soon. Peace, peace.